Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Black quarterback series, what's going on? I had a whole different plan. I had a whole different thumbnail, as y'all can see. I'm putting up on the screen. That was the thumbnail. Because these fools were up 40-25 with 4 minutes to go. I forgot I was watching the Baltimore Ravens and not the Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills. I forgot that's the team I'm watching. This team is never winning anything of significance. If Harbaugh is there or whatever black cat is running around that organization, this football team is never winning anything. They're never winning anything. And when you be like, Keith, she's just upset. I'm very upset. But this team is not winning a damn thing. You're up 40-25. And you stop playing football. Harbaugh needs to go. Now you be like, Keith, well, Harbaugh didn't fumble the ball. Harbaugh and Munkin also stopped running the plays that got them the 40-25 lead. This has happened the last 3 freaking seasons. And you telling me that this is just all player. It starts up top now. From whatever their owner name all the way down to Lamar Jackson. Everybody stopped playing hard. But if them coaches don't keep their foot on these teams' neck, they're not going to win anything. They're not going to win anything. Like, I'm a little bit out of frame. I'm a little bit back. But y'all can see me. Y'all can understand what's going on. This football team is never winning anything of significance. I'm sick of division titles. I'm sick of 15-win seasons. I'm sick of 14-win seasons. I don't give an F about any of that. That's why I said after they lost to the Bills in the playoffs that none of this matters. Everybody had the game of their life until it was time to close the door. Buffalo closes that door. Kansas City closes that door. Philadelphia closes that door. Every other top team in the league closes that door. But Baltimore can't close that door. I wonder why. From the top down. Just incompetence all around the organization. Just freaking incompetence everywhere. Y'all up, I don't know how much. Y'all up to 12. And then you decide to not play Derrick Henry that whole drive. And you let Buffalo get momentum going into halftime. Y'all let them get a field goal, or I think it was a field goal going into halftime. Y'all let Josh Allen check into a dump down, and James Cook runs all up and down the field. And he probably should have scored on that point. Y'all ran no freaking play action the whole game. When Derrick Henry rushed for almost 200 yards. Y'all ran no play action all game. You like they ran it a few times. That wasn't play action. That was RPO. That's a different set of circumstances. You didn't run anything to set up the pass, and when you did, you scored. And you just said, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to not run that. I'm not gonna do what brought me to the dance. I'm gonna do some completely different shit that I was not doing in the first half. And now all tomorrow and the rest of the week, we gotta hear about how Justin Herbert and Josh Allen are so much better than Lamar Jackson. Do you realize what you did, Baltimore? I don't think you realize what you did. We go to war for Lamar Jackson 10, 17, 20 weeks, 365, 28-10. We go hard for Lamar. But if you're not going to put him in situations to be successful, what are we going to do? I love that he's able to check plays. He should have checked more. I don't want to act like this is not partially Lamar Jackson's fault. I don't want to act like that's partially not Lamar Jackson's fault. But when you don't give him any Pro Bowl receivers. What's to call it? Zay is the Pro Bowler, but come on, guys, he's just the best receiver. Our tight end was Isaiah. I'm flustered right now, so I'm forgetting names. Likely Isaiah, something Likely, whatever Likely's first name is. Likely didn't play today, but it all comes back down to the play calling. Y'all didn't keep calling the game that got you the 40-25 lead. And it's been like that since Lamar got there. I'm sick of Harbaugh. We can put the onus on Lamar Jackson, and that's what everybody's gonna do tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. Lamar's the quarterback. He should have stopped that. If this was any other quarterback, we would give Lamar a lot of hate, or I would give him hate, but we would give him a lot of slack for that. I agree. We're gonna put this on Lamar, and I know this is what we do. But at some point, we gotta make a change in the organization. At some point, there gotta be some change in the organization, not just we believe in a Harbaugh way. Who got it better? Nobody. Like, we got it bad. People have it better than us. I think his name is Sean McDermott, Andy Dalton. I forgot the head coach of the Eagles. These three teams, Eagles notwithstanding because they're in the other division, but just take what I'm saying. These coaches are savants. These coaches go into halftime. They create exotic plays, exotic blitzes. They're just top tier organizations. Patrick Mahomes went out there with paper clips, scraps, and a notebook and got to the Super Bowl. And the only reason he didn't win is because he didn't have an offensive line. That's coaching schematics. And they mess around and win that Super Bowl if he has the offensive line. Now, Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. But we're not finna say Andy Dalton ain't put it together. Or Andy Dalton. Andy Reid. If I say Andy Dalton first, I'm Andy Reid. Best coach in the game. And I'm not saying we need an Andy Reid. But God, can we have a coach that makes halftime adjustments? Even in the last drive. Why the hell are you playing off when you know they need the yards? They need the yards. If they beat you, they beat you, but they're trying to get the ball out quick. Tackle them in bounds. Why is there nobody at the boundary? Why are the players not playing to the boundary? Now, I'm not a coach, but I feel like these are simple things that even in Madden I would do. Like, hey, let's keep them out of bounds. Let's get them out. Let's make sure they're not in field goal range. But the incompetence of this coaching staff, and sometimes with the ability of Lamar Jackson to space out sometimes. We're just gonna add this to the list. Y'all know the list, the meme of all the Ravens losses, where they were up 10 with a minute to go, up 10 with like 5 minutes to go. It was 40-25 with 4:25 left. And they lost by 3. It's Derrick Henry. He fumbled the ball. How can you say anybody? Okay, I get that. Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. I definitely understand that. But there were trinkles of this. This is why my mama texts me, hey, Baltimore. I'm like, just wait. Just wait. My line was blowing up, Baltimore. Just wait. Just wait. They're going to fuck it up. Just, excuse my language. They're going to mess it up. They're gonna find a way to mess it up. Exactly. That's just the way it is. This is a long review, but there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. This team is not making it to the Super Bowl. This team is not going anywhere. If this, and y'all like, Keith, you overreacting, I'll change because I'm a fan, but I've picked this team 3 times to make it to the Super Bowl, and I picked them this year. They're going to get over this loss. They're going to have some great wins in this. Lamar Jackson going to be in MVP conversations. We're going to be like, oh, Lamar should be MVP. We're going to do all that, right? But when the lights are on and the lights are bright, and when it's time to close the deal. I don't believe in this team to ever do anything. You can check back around Thanksgiving and tell me I'm crazy. When Baltimore has won their last 5 and they putting up 50 points a game, they scored 40 today. They scored 40 today. This is why I said when they lost in the playoffs that none of this matters. But Super Bowl teams don't do this. They can go 16-1, and I won't believe it. My uncle gonna comment and he gonna hit me up and blah blah blah. But this is not it. I've been teeter-tottering on not like giving up on them, but like the offset thing, like I'm about tired. I love Lamar. He's my favorite guy. Still second best quarterback in the league. But you let Josh Allen sun you, bro. Now it just gives credence that we know that Lamar Jackson should have won MVP last year. We know that. But it just gives credence to them bozos to say you didn't deserve it. How many times you gonna let these niggas snatch your chain, bro? How many times? Because we got an archive full of them. We got an archive full of them. I don't care what, the refs and this because that plays a part of it. But at the end of the day, Baltimore, how many times y'all gonna let these other AFC teams snatch y'all chain? How many times? They done snatched the chain about 8 times in the last 2 seasons. Y'all let Jameis Winston come in y'all house and do the same thing. How many times? This is not an analysis video, bro. I'm crashing out. I don't use them. I'm saying it tongue in cheek, but no, there's no real analysis in this video. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? Like I said, I had a whole different thumbnail as I showed y'all earlier. Because it was 40-25. I'm not doing no edits to this video either. I'm just gonna throw it up like this. What was that? The hell was that? That's really all I got for y'all. I ain't got no deep analysis. I don't even think I'm gonna try to put stuff up on the screen, but I'm sick. I'm sick of these fools. We'll be back tomorrow to cover Vikings and Bears. And I'll be in a better mood then. But as of right now, I'm not. This is uncharacteristic of me. But Baltimore, y'all got to hear this. And I'm gonna leave it at this. Then I'm gonna cut the video. How many times y'all gonna let these niggas snatch y'all chain, bro? How many times before we fight back?